apart by the storm. I can't believe it. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another homey video. I haven't filmed one of these for a while because not much has really happened in the house to report on, and also I was away in Spain last week. But while I was away, something very, very lovely got delivered, which I cannot wait to show you. I actually put it on my Instagram the other day and you guys were like, oh, like a little snippet of it. And you guys were like, oh, your sofas have arrived. That's what has come. I am so, so excited. There were loads of things that I want to kind of get for this area, but we didn't want to order anything until we had our sofas, because even though we knew the size of them, we just wanted them to come into place so we could see how they looked in the area, and then we could also know exactly the colour. Because we ordered them offline, we hadn't actually seen these in the flesh, so we just wanted to get them here, see the real colour that they are. And I mean, I've seen them on Instagram loads. I saw them on the website. They're from Beau Concept. I think that's how you say it. And I knew I loved them. They do kind of loads of like Scandi furniture. Knew I loved them, seen them in loads of people's Instagram pictures. So we knew they were kind of like a kind of creamy grey colour. But like I said, we just wanted to get them in here and then we could start accessorizing. So they haven't got any cushions on them that we're going to keep. No rug down. I also wanted to then wait until we bought a coffee table just to see how much of the space the sofas would take up. We've also had a little unit built in our utility room by the Cut Company, which I want to show you. And then the other day, Chris and I went over to Dunelm Mill and we did a bit of a shopping haul there. We got some little accessories for the house, like bedding for our room. We got some sheepskin rugs. Oh, we also have a new bench for our dining table. So I'm going to show you that, and I want to show you what I also want to do with it, because I want to do a little upcycle project. So basically in this video, I'm just going to take you around the house, showing you what is new since I last did a video like this. So we will start off obviously with the main event, and I will show you these sofas. They are so nice. I think you're going to love them so much. It is such a sunny day today, which is lovely, but it means I need to just put an overlay of the sofas a little bit later on in the day, because at the moment the sun is coming off them so much that they're quite hard to see on camera. But yeah, just take a look at these. So here are the sofas. Let me just actually take Lulu's rug off. That's her bed that she sits on the sofa. Like I said, these are from Beau Concept, and they're kind of like a Scandi style sofa. They're the, oh, is it called bouncicle? Bouncicle, you know when it's like a little bit looped, almost like the weaving in here has been kind of pulled a little bit. I think it's bounce. I don't know how to even say it. But that is the fabric we went for. And the reason we did that is because A, we really liked it. And also B, I feel like sometimes if you get sofas that haven't got this kind of fabric and they get pulled, you would notice the pull a lot. Whereas with these ones, you wouldn't, because it would kind of look like the design. As you can see, the fabric color is a dark kind of cream with flecks of gray. It's a little bit like our carpet actually upstairs, but a darker version of it. As you can see in the middle here, we have little kind of button pulls on the bottom bit and also on the back of it there. And then these are the legs. They're just black legs, which then tie in with everything around the house. We ordered these, I think, in October time, and they've just arrived. It was quite a long wait for them, but they were totally, totally worth the wait. So this is a 2.5-seater sofa, and we got 2 of those, and they're just a really, really good size. And I feel like they make this space almost look a little bit bigger. As you can see with our dining table, we do need to get a new dining table. I want to get a square black one, I think. And then over here, we have, sorry about the kitchen, by the way, I'm about to film my Sunday meal. Over here, we have got this little sort of like storage basket we put our blankets in. This was really old, but I think what I want to do here instead is we've got some little logs, but they're outside at the moment and they're wet. And I want to bring the logs in. One's a bit bigger, one's a bit smaller. And on the smaller log, I want to put this plant in it needs a pot plant, like the pot. I want to put that on the smaller one so it's not as high up here. And then the taller of the logs will be like a little side table. This plant, I love it. It's fake. I think it looks so, so real. This is from little buds. We are little buds, and I just love it because the thing is with flowers and me, I love flowers, but I just feel like they die really quickly. So I wanted to get something that would be alive for the whole year round in our house. And like I said, I just feel like this is a really realistic plant and I just love it. So yeah, once we sort of switch that around, that won't be as high, so it won't be as kind of like invasive in the room. If I show you the setup from this angle of the room, as you can see, it just looks really lovely. The sofas are nice and low as well, which we wanted because we didn't want them to be too high and would then kind of like section off that room. We wanted everything to flow quite nicely and for everything to look like it was all joined together, like it's a very sociable space, this space of ours. So yeah, these are our new sofas and we are just so very, very happy with them. Like I said, we've got no cushions at the moment because I want to get some colour in here. So I think I'm going to go for like burnt oranges because we have lots of coppers and bits like that. I think the burnt orange will kind of go really nicely in this space, but I haven't found them yet, so that's why they're not there. Over here, I thought I would show you, well, this is actually a Dunelm purchase. This is a double sheepskin rug. It's like Lulu's single one there, but we got the double one to go on this bench. We bought this bench from Roseland Furniture. And as you can see, like we looked and looked and looked for benches, and I wanted to get one like cross-legged like this because they're really nice and sturdy. But as you can see, that was actually the same color as what this table was before we sanded it all back and whitewashed it. So what I want to do with this bench, some of you might think I'm crazy because we just bought it like this, but I actually want to sand this bench down. When the decorator comes next, I want to borrow his sander again because it was amazing. I want to sand this bench down everywhere. So the legs, the top, the sides, everything like that. And then I am going to whitewash it. So it's got the same look as the top of this table. So it looks like it's all one. At first I thought I might paint the legs the same color as the table, but I actually think the whitewash legs will look really nice and it will just not then be too much of the same color in this area. It will be, yeah, a bit nice then, because obviously we have this sheepskin rug over the top of this bench as well. I thought the white, you don't really see a lot of the top of it, so you'll kind of miss a lot of the whitewash on the top, which is why if the legs are whitewashed, it will just sort of stand out more. But yeah, that's our bench and I think it just looks really, really good. I don't think this rug goes here anymore, to be honest with you, but it is quite cozy and Lulu loves it. So we're keeping it here for now until we have a new rug here. I've asked the carpet guy, Richard, who did our upstairs carpet and our runner, to come over. He's going to bring loads of samples because he's going to actually make us a rug for here. He'll just cut a big bit of carpet and then get it whipped on the sides for us to make a nice big rug, because I think we're going to go for like a sort of 4x4 meter rug here or a 3x4 meter rug here, and I can't find any of those in the shops. And also doing it this way with a piece of carpet instead makes a rug so much cheaper because they can be so expensive. Right, let me take you in here. I do have the washing on, sorry, but quickly before the cut company arrive, I wanted to show you what's happening today. So this is our utility room, obviously, and we have, because we had underfloor heating everywhere downstairs, we had to have 2 manifolds because there were too many pipes just to go into 1 manifold. So obviously our biggest one is in our cupboard where our boiler is, but this one services this utility room and the bedroom next door here, which is our spare bedroom slash office. It's so ugly. But obviously it's in the utility room, so it's hidden away anyway. But what we have happening in here is the cut company are coming to just build a little unit around it. It's going to have 2 shaker style doors just on the front so we can access that, because obviously if anything goes wrong, the plumber or electrician has to be able to access this to fix anything. The unit is just going to come a little bit proud of the cuts tiles. Obviously the tiler had to do that because he couldn't tile over the pipes as they start to come up. So the unit will come a little bit further out, and then it will go all the way to the edge here, and then it will go about 1 meter high with a little shelf on top so that I can maybe just put, I don't know, like a little plant or something to make it look a little bit nicer here. So here is the unit that has just been made by the cut company. The reason this is in here is because I'm actually painting it the same colour as the kitchen, which is the same colour as these units, just so the whole room can kind of tie in together. As you walk in, it will all just look like this was meant to be, and it's not just there to cover up our underfloor heating, because as you can see, there it is. So it's a great little unit to have here to just sort of tie everything in, make it all look nice and neat. I've put some more flowers in here, which are also from the Little Buds, We Are Little Buds, to just kind of brighten this room up. But I need to change it around, and I also want to put a print here, like a laundry print, to make this whole room look a lot better. I did get some different handles in here though. These are from Dowsing and Reynolds, which is the same place I got all our other handles, but I thought I'd just go for something a bit different instead of the gold kind of bar ones. But yeah, it just really makes such a difference in this room to have everything tucked away. While I'm in this area, I wanted to show you the shelf. This shelf is definitely a work in progress and something that changes all the time. So when we were in Dunelm the other day, I found this vase and I loved it, and I thought it would go really, really well on the shelf. And then I got these eucalyptus leaves from Dowsing and Reynolds. I thought that looked really nice in there. This picture is from Desenio. These are actually from Germany quite a few years ago. So this is how I've changed this shelf for now. This area here, I still think maybe needs some like cookbooks or things like that. But as you can see, that the vase I got from Dunelm is very similar to the vase that I had here, the same sort of colour. So I thought it would just tie in quite nicely and make the shelf kind of blend a little bit more. But I'm really loving the shelf at the moment. But like I said, maybe in the centre section, I just need a couple of cookbooks or things like that. Just bringing you out to the hallway, showing you our coat hook. Lots of you actually said to us, please don't put a coat hook in the entrance here once you take away that big unit, because you said you quite liked it just open. But I felt like when that unit wasn't there, it felt really bare and cold. And I know this is messy, but it's a lived-in house, and it's so much easier to have the coats here than to have them anywhere else. Because I don't know about your family, but when we all come in, we just take our coats off straight away, and then everyone puts them here instead of just dumping them on the floor or taking them into the room where they need to go. They're just very accessible, and often when we are going out, we'll forget to put our coat on, and if they're in another room or somewhere down the hallway a little bit, people will have their shoes on, and then we'll think, oh, I need to go and get my coat. We'll have to then walk down the hall a bit, and then we'll make the floor muddy. So for me, I quite like this, and I'm actually going to get a little basket to kind of hang on one of these little hooks that can put things like this in so they hide, and then like umbrellas. We can also put Lulu's lead in there just to kind of tidy it all up a bit. So it's still a work in progress. Right, I wanted to bring you outside because our grass is so boggy, but I wanted to show you what the storm did to our garden. Look at this. Part of our tree is just laying on the floor now. So basically what happened was it ripped that bit of tree right out of the ground here. So that was the root, and then the tree was like laying up against there on the pergola, and then we were like, what the hell's gone on here? And then Chris literally moved it, and the whole tree just fell out of the soil, and then all of this here as well has been damaged. So we're going to have to remove all of that, which I suppose isn't the end of the world, because I mean it would give us a bit more space around the pergola base kind of bit. But yeah, it's just made the whole tree go a bit odd. It was always a bit leaning onto one side anyway, but yeah, it's just that bit that came out there actually bulked this side of the tree out here, and now it just looks really open and bare. So I'm hoping it will be okay, but we'll remove these bits of the trunk when it gets a bit warmer out here. It's a bit cold, but look, as you can see, the whole root has been ripped apart by the storm. I can't believe it. Chris has moved loads of the patio tiles from the front round to the back here, because soon we're hoping this can all get rendered. It's too cold still. Get rendered and get laid with the patio slabs so it all looks lovely and nice. So here are our main purchases from Dunelm. So we got some new bedding. This was a very exciting purchase for me because I wanted new bedding for ages, and it was just really low on the priority list, and I kind of didn't even think to get any because what we had was fine. But when we went into Dunelm, I found this lovely throw. This is kind of cream, but with flecks of kind of black in there as well. I don't know if you can see it on camera. So we got that. We got a new white bedding set. As you can see, that one back there is illegal, but that's because Jimmy had a nosebleed last night and it went, we've got like 2 pillowcases on each pillow to kind of protect the pillow. So the white pillowcase got some blood on it and then I've taken it off to wash it. Then we also got these cushions too. So we got these ones which match really, really nicely with the throw. And then we got this one at the front here. Dunelm's great because I find it's really good value for money, and they have such a huge range. So depending what you like, they have kind of boho looking things. They have lots of grasses. They have lovely lighting. They just have such a wide selection of things to choose from. Now it's really starting to come together in here. The wardrobes still aren't painted, but that'll come soon. We do have so much that still needs to be done in here. Like we want to put a nice seat there, and then we want to put like a nice chest of drawers here as well. But like I said, that will all come in time. I just wanted to show you inside our drawers in our bathroom. They are such a mess. So I bought some storage, kind of like some of those plasticky storage containers. So I'm going to do a whole video on organizing our bathroom units because we definitely need it. So yeah, keep watching for that. Guys, that is my house video done. That is our little walkthrough of what has happened since I last did a house update. Was this a bit of a boring video? For me, I love this kind of stuff, but Chris was like, are people going to be interested in this? But if I was watching someone else's house renovation and then this video came up, I would be so interested because I am so geeky when it comes to houses, and I love like all the little bits that people buy for them as well, because I feel like it gives me inspiration as to maybe how I can decorate my house. So if you watch till the end, I hope you enjoyed it, but I will obviously do more updates as and when I have enough content to do them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I love my sofas so much. I'm so happy with them and hope you like them too. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.